October 7th was a wake-up call for a lot of the world in a lot of ways. Sort of in particular and unique to these JSU kids, a lot of them are dealing with stuff that they've never encountered before in their lives. They're feeling stresses and conflicts and fears that they've never really encountered before.
This past spring, I got to school and I was walking down the hallway and saw a teacher. I hadn't had him, but a teacher I knew, and he was wearing a keffiyeh, which has turned into this very charged symbol of resistance for the Palestinian people. I also had heard that he was talking to his students and trying to push his opinions of Israel being genocidal. Why is a public school teacher, someone who's supposed to be admired and looked to for knowledge, why are they pushing these controversial opinions onto their students? So I told my principal, he said he would take care of it, and I trusted him as my principal. He talked to the teacher, but nothing happened as he continued to wear the keffiyeh. I just felt so like I had no faith in my school. Like even right now, I'm like, okay, you guys, if something, God forbid, were to happen that's worse, like you guys wouldn't do anything.
There were small Palestinian flags being put up all over the school, and as soon as administration would take them down, the next day they were right back up again. And it was hard, I guess, for me as an adult. I could only imagine how hard it was for the students walking into school and seeing those flags all the way up to my classroom and all the way back down to my car.
Festival of Nations is like a festival for anyone of any nation to bring their culture, their dances, food, anything that they want. I represented Israel. I knew that the war against Israel and Palestine was going on. Didn't really think that the Palestinian group was gonna come and try to fight me until a group of boys came over to my table and started saying you guys are killing babies, you guys are stealing our food, our culture. It was not really appropriate and wasn't really know how to respond to it.
JSU is critical for the teens of this city right now. In a lot of cases, these kids hear things that make them uncomfortable. They know it doesn't sit right, but they can't necessarily put words to it or explain why. After October 7th, every single one of our clubs saw a huge increase in attendance, not just from Jewish students, but from non-Jewish students. So we help to give them the context to really understand where those feelings are coming from and ways that they can engage with their friends, their teachers, their administration to advocate for themselves in a healthy way.
I'm Jewish and I know that it's a good program, but I didn't really see the significance in it until I went through something and that it was a safe place for me to go and I wasn't going to be judged.
I think JSU is incredibly important, especially in a time where everything is so tense. I think it's incredible to have JSU, to be able to be together with your people, with people that feel the same way as you, and just learning. I've learned so much in JSU. I know that when I'm there, I'm bettering myself, but I'm also bettering my peers.
JSU is a safe space for anybody to come and join and learn. So at Clayton, we have students who are not Jewish who come every week and they participate in discussions, they ask questions, and they feel very comfortable. And I love that. And I love that it happens in my classroom too.
JSU relies on the support of the community to do what we do. We're incredibly proud that we have such a huge spectrum of people who believe in the mission of JSU and helping protect these kids, teach these kids, and make them our Jewish future. And we're incredibly proud that we have so many different kinds of people that believe in that mission and help us keep going.